Hey, Shaun, let me ask you about gratitude. I like to ask people like 3 things they're grateful for today.
Oh God, I'm grateful just that I woke up in the morning. I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful that I had, that I was able to make a living yesterday. And I'm grateful for all the people I met. I really do. I tuned myself to live in gratitude because I had none of that in my old life. I used to drive a BMW M3, and I was mad that it wasn't a Ferrari,
All right.
and I didn't appreciate anything, and I had to lose everything just so I could appreciate anything. Unfortunately, that was my journey. But now I literally appreciate every breath that I take. I'm consciously aware of that gift all the time.
This is the Knockin' Doorz Down podcast, featuring celebrities, experts, and everyday people who have overcome adversities, including addiction, mental health, and trauma, to live purposeful lives. And that's what Knockin' Doorz Down is all about.
This podcast contains the views and opinions of the Knockin' Doorz Down hosts and their guests to the show. The content here should not be taken as medical advice. The content here is for informational purposes only. And because each person is sharing their unique perspective, please consult your healthcare professional for any medical questions. Views and opinions expressed in the podcast and website are our own and do not represent that of our places of work. While we make every effort to ensure that the information we are sharing is accurate, we welcome any comments, suggestions, or correction of errors. Privacy is of the utmost importance to us. For those wishing anonymity, people, places, and scenarios mentioned in the podcast have been changed to protect confidentiality at the request of certain guests. This website or podcast should not be used in any legal capacity whatsoever, including but not limited to establishing standard of care in a legal sense or as a basis for expert witness testimony. No guarantee is given regarding the accuracy of any statements or opinions made on the podcast or website. In no way does listening, reading, emailing, or interacting on social media with our content establish a doctor-patient relationship. If you find any errors in any of the content of this podcast or blogs, please send a message through the contact page. This podcast is owned by KDD Media Company.